Hello everybody, welcome on in. I am Orion. We are back with some more Spell Brigade, and they just put out a pretty big update for this game. They added a lot of new stuff. I'm going to talk about some of it now, and then we'll talk about a little bit more of it while we're playing. But basically, the big stuff they added here is they added a new wizard. So you'll see right here, they added this new wizard, Bryony. And then they added a new spell, Vengeful Sprout. So it grows territorial plants that attack enemies within range. A couple new outfits. So this is going to be the original look for the character. I've already got both of the unlocked skins for this character. Pretty easy to get. But with this character, or with this update, I should say, one of the main benefits of this character is magnets are more effective. They nerfed magnets in this game. Magnets no longer seem to pick up everything in the game. It seems like it just basically increases your pickup radius. And so like they nerfed magnets to make magnets more effective for this character. So that's sort of an interesting change here. They added some new enemies. They added a new element, which is the biggest one, I think. So there's now a new infusion in the game called Dark. And Dark it's like a mind control. You basically turn enemies on your side and they will fight for you. They will fight and attack other enemies. It's a pretty cool concept, and it works sorta for some things. With some of your spells stop targeting them when they are on your team, because it kind of treats them like allies, but those enemies can still hurt you if you walk into them. So there's been sort of some talk in the Discord about like whether it's a good thing or not. But if you have a spell that like specifically targets enemies like Aether Beam and stuff, it'll no longer target those characters. So it's interesting. I haven't played around enough with it to like fully test it out to see what it does, but that's kind of what we're going to do here. We're going to be joined by Seabonds, Immortal, and Rakora today. Rakora is a new member, jumped in just a little bit ago, wanted to play some games with us, so here they are. We're going to do a relatively like even build here. Vengeful Sprout it seems like it's a powerful in-game spell. Early game, it might start off a little bit weak, but once you get some like cooldown reduction and stuff like that, it seems like it does become pretty powerful. And now here's gonna be, I'm gonna turn this into another rant, I know. This update is kind of the good, the bad, and the ugly. I'll go over some of the good. I think adding a new element is cool. I think adding a new spell is cool. They did do a Relic rework, which for the most part I think is pretty good. They got rid of some of the ones that we don't use, and they really changed them into ones that are pretty good. And then you can see here we have a new enemy. Let's do cooldown reduction. So with the relics, they changed some to be like more powerful. So the new relics in this game I think they're good. The majority of them focus on healing though, which isn't an issue. I think it's fine. And I think they're actually pretty good. So like one of them's kind of like a lifesteal. You're going to heal yourself for a percentage of your critical damage. There's another one where you're going to have like a 15% chance to heal 1 HP for every XP you pick up. So those ones are pretty cool. They added another one too, where like every infusion that you get is going to increase your elemental damage by 5%. I think that's a pretty cool one. Those are the things you wanted to see in this game, where they'll lead to like certain types of builds and things like that. So that one's good. The bad. Now this is where I'm gonna get like ultra critical about this, and it's gonna sound, I'm gonna try not to sound like an asshole about it, but it might come across that way. The augments for this new sprout are absolute shit. Again, I'm gonna try not to sound like an asshole here. It's the same augments we've seen for every single weapon in this game. So the augments are supposed to be sort of these, like the way I view it is the augments are supposed to be like these spell defining upgrades that you get that change how your spell works and all of that kind of stuff. This spell gets 3 augments. There's only 3 augments for this spell. It's move. The sprout can move towards enemies, which is weird because this is a plant. Like, the plant is rooted to the ground and it's gonna move. You get healing, and then you get exploding. The same freaking augments we've been seeing since this game released. I'm gonna do exploding. It's super frustrating. And again, I'm probably gonna sound like an asshole here. It's super lazy. Like, it is super lazy to just keep adding these same augments over and over for these weapons. I'm so disappointed seeing these. There's so many cool things they could do with all of these spells, and it feels like a huge missed opportunity for these. Like, just off the top of my head, I was like thinking like, okay, an augment you can have for this is, okay, the plant sprouts 2 heads now. So like now it's a 2-headed plant. Boom. It kind of doubles this attack. Or, okay, every 10 plants you drop, the 10th one is enraged and does extra damage, like attacks faster. Like, why can't we do augments like that? Like, why do we have to keep getting the same augments over and over? You know, like, I want to know, like, they have to have meetings about this, right? So the devs are obviously having meetings talking about what they want to do for this. Like, I don't know what's going on in these discussions where they kind of think like, oh yeah, let's put like, oh, what augments do we want to, oh my god, I'm gonna get hit hard here. Oh, that was bad. But yeah, like, what goes on in these discussions with these augments? Like, why would they think it's a good idea to put the same 3 that we've seen time and time again? Like, when you don't come up with like anything original for these, it's really frustrating. It's really, like, honestly, it's really hard to see, and it's really hard to get like excited about new spells. Cause this spell, honestly, this spell just feels like, I'm not gonna do dark yet. I'm not gonna do, oh yeah, let's do dark. Okay, yeah, we'll do dark. Cause I forgot we're doing a 1 spell run here. So where were we? Like, yeah, like with these relics, like, or not the relics, the augments, like when they're sitting in a meeting room, they're like, oh yeah, let's do these ones. And it's like, oh, like, what the heck? I don't get it, honestly. I don't get it. It's tough to see time and time again. But I mean, that's gonna be my biggest rant about this update. I think the rest of this is fine. We'll do spell size. Like, I think the new dark augment is fine. Like, I think it looks cool. I think it's a good idea. I don't necessarily know how powerful it's gonna be. I guess that's kind of time will tell. But you know, we'll see. It does seem like a cool upgrade. It's a good idea. Like, mind control stuff does seem pretty fun. So I do like that idea. And then the new relics are obviously good. Like, this isn't like a bad update, don't get me wrong. Like, I think overall, I think it's a pretty good update. But the augment stuff, like, I can't get over it. Like, I can't get over how frustrated I am with the augments. I really want to start seeing like new stuff. Because this spell just feels like a Necro Whirl or a Chthonic Charge. Like, it's literally almost no different than those. You know, it literally doesn't do like anything different. You throw it down and it attacks enemies. They gravitate towards other enemies, they explode, and then they can heal. Like, what's the difference? There's like, I can't find it. I can't find the difference here. Like, the spell doesn't offer anything new in this game. And it's a bummer. Like, it's a bummer, because like I really want these spells to feel unique, you know? Like, I want them to feel like they're their own thing that, you know, you're gonna build around and do something cool with. So like, say for instance, if we went to my idea, so like every 10 sprouts you get, you're gonna get extra attack damage. Well, you know what? You're probably gonna try to build, like, if you get that augment, you're gonna try to build cooldown. So now all of a sudden you have like a build to try to shoot for. And that stuff, like, it feels lacking when you get some of these augments. So that's it. That's gonna be my rant. I'll try not to rant too much about it for the rest of the time, because I know some people don't like hearing the rants, but I do feel like I have to voice my opinion sometimes on these, because I've already expressed these in the Discord too. Like, the devs know, the devs have heard it from a lot of people. Like, trust me, I'm not even the only one that's saying this. Like, I think people are pretty vocal about this update, what they like and what they don't like. This one feels to be a little more like divisive than some of the other ones, because there were some weird nerfs, like the magnet stuff and the relics. I don't have an issue. Like, I think the relic stuff is good. I think that's a much needed change. They kept some of the really bad relics in the game, but they buffed them. But I don't think the buffs are gonna matter, because I think a bad relic is a bad relic, whether... Ooh, okay, we could do the legendary crit chance. But, you know, like, a bad relic's a bad relic. That's just what it is. Like, it doesn't matter if they... You know, like, one of the ones, where... Oh, man, I don't even know which one's me. Okay. See, so now you either get a heal or you get moved towards a target. And that's it. These are the only 3 augments for this spell. There are no other ones. There's no other way to buff up your spell. This is it. These are the 3 augments you're gonna get. Let's do healing. The healing is supposed to be pretty good for this spell, though. So there is that. But yeah, I mean, overall, it's a good update. I just hope at some point an augment rework comes, because I feel like it's desperately needed. No new bosses yet or anything. I would like to see a new boss here really soon. Like, hopefully the next update, because I would like to see them stop adding new wizards and spells. You know, like, one update, don't add anything new. But I get why they do it, because that's like the new shiny thing to show off. You know, like, you want to show off a new spell, you want to show off the new wizard. Like, that's something cool that you can put in, like, headlines or whatever you want to call it. But I would almost prefer they just, you know, just the next update, don't put in a new spell, don't put in a new character. Just focus on some gameplay stuff, like new bosses, some new objectives. I don't know, maybe a new map, some new enemies, some new modifiers. I know we really all want to see modifiers. Things like that. Things that are gonna, like, sort of change up how the game plays a little bit. You know, I don't know. Okay, let's do legendary base damage. Oh, here's our thing. So here's where we'll get a kind of a taste. I'm gonna not do offense defense this time. I'm gonna try to get one of the new ones. Oh man, that didn't even destroy it. Man, how much health? Okay, there it goes. I'm gonna try to get one of the new ones. Obviously the one where the 5% per infusions isn't gonna work on these one spell runs. Okay, so here's the new one. Critical chance is increased by 12% while standing still. Offense defense is still here. Bulwark, they just changed the name of it. It's still the same thing though. I don't know if we're gonna do this though. Maybe. Let's re-roll just to see what else we can see. Whenever you deal critical damage, you heal. Let's do that one. This one is a good one too. Let's do the heal though. So they did buff the revive ones, because now they're retroactive. Before they didn't. For the ones that do damage, man, we're getting pretty good crit chance here too. Already 52%. For the ones that give you extra crit damage and the ones that give you extra spell damage, those ones didn't initially count your revives that you did before the game, but now they should count everything. So they'll count everything, as far as I know. So for the most part, it looks like we all went dark. Let's do... I'm actually gonna do like crit damage here. But I'm not gonna do double dark. I'll probably do like maybe lightning. I don't know. I'm not really sure what's good on this spell. Because this spell is kind of like, it's almost more of like a single target kind of spell. It doesn't, like, you know, it's not like Falling Stars where it's gonna, like, look at this guy's Falling Stars. Like, it's hitting everybody. But look at the effect too. The effects on this are super good. Like, it's super cool. I don't even know what that is. I assume that's got to be Dark and Fire. Right? Like, it's like a dark red. I feel like that's got to be Dark and Fire. That looks super cool, though. Like, that looks badass. Damage-wise, too, I'd be curious to see where this spell sits compared to everybody else. Again, I'm not going to be taking offense, defense, so... Damage numbers, I don't know. Like, we'll see. Okay, let's do cooldown. So I actually didn't intend for this to be a one spell run either. I kind of just got so used to clicking everything, and then when I got into the, like, 5 minutes into the game, I was like, oh, we're doing a one spell run. So for future runs here, we're gonna do, like, we'll do a couple different things. We'll do one where we, like, only run this character. I did tell everybody not to pick, not for everybody to pick this character. Like, let's all pick, like, at least someone different. So we got that down. But we will do a run where we'll run only, like, we'll do a run where we only do this character. We'll do a run where we only take dark spells. And then we'll try mixing in like what dark is with some of the other spells. Oh man, these guys are tough too. Like, those guys can be trouble. Okay, let's go with the cooldown. So yeah, I think we'll go Dark Lightning. It looks like C-Bombs went Dark Venom. Immortal probably went Dark. So I'm the only one that's not quite there yet. So yeah, so now we have, like I said, so now we have all the augments for this spell. It heals, it explodes, and now it moves towards enemies. Alright, let's do, okay. I'm gonna do lightning. Let's do lightning for this. Okay, so that is Hellfire. Oh, Black Bolt. Sweet. So dark and lightning. So yeah, this one looks badass though. I love the colors on these. But let's go Black Bolt. We'll go lightning. Oh, so that's what Immortal did too. So Immortal went lightning. I feel like this spell is not going to be that great with lightning. Because it doesn't really have like a fast attack rate. Maybe fire would have been like better. Oh, that looks sick too. Look at those Aether Beams. Those look cool. Alright, let's do the damage. Supposedly, too, the game got harder after starting on Wave 2. They have increased the HP. And, oh man, okay, we'll do the critical chance. They have increased the HP and the damage that enemies do. So the game should technically be a little bit harder. Definitely more HP. Damage, I guess, could be a big deal too if you're getting hit. All right, let's go. Okay, I'll take that 9% dodge. That's a decent dodge. So me and Immortal have the exact same thing here. We both have Black Bolt plants. There should be another relic somewhere too. All right, let's do. I'm gonna do the crit chance. I think I'll take if the crit thing shows up too, I think I'll take that. Like I said, there's the someone broke the relic. I heard it. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so this one got buffed. So you regain 10% of your max health every time you level up. This one I think is different too. This one you get more HP back. Critical chance while standing still 10%. Okay, I'll do this one. So let's see. Oh, I wish I could see my stats. Shoot. Yeah, we can. Okay. So was that 40? Okay, now it's at 60. Yeah, because we did get 2 revives. Okay, so that did happen. So now you can see too, I should see how I'm healing my health back a bunch. So every critical strike I do, I'm getting, I don't know how much back, like 5%. I don't remember the exact percentage, but I'm getting a percentage of my crit damage back as heals now because of that other one we took. Spell size, I assume, is just going to probably increase the radius of where this guy can attack. Oh, that was a bad kick. Alright, let's do... I'll just do the spell damage there. And we just need, what, 2 more? Okay, there's no more over there. They must be on the other side then. Oh, they're way over here. Dang. Just need that last one. Okay, there it goes. GG's. So yeah, so now we're not gonna get. It's a bummer because now we're not gonna get any more. We're not gonna get any more augments for this. It does look like they changed how these work though. I think they said you're guaranteed to get like legendaries now. I'm gonna take the base movement speed. Because you know when we run out of augments, you used to get like these level ups that were just spell level ups and they were really bad. Like sometimes you would just get like 3 commons. Wow, we're getting really good crit stuff here. But you know, sometimes it would just be like you would get 3 commons and they would be literally the same thing. And you're just like, okay, that's kind of disappointing. So they changed that now, so I think you're guaranteed to get legendaries. And it looks like they act like normal level ups now, which is pretty good. So now you can actually have a chance to get like movement speed or legendary, like global damage or something. Let's do more movement speed. I'm not gonna take offense defense, but I do like having like a little bit more movement speed. I love the colors on these though. I love seeing like new colors on the screen, and I do think these look very cool. They nailed the color scheme for like these spells. They're very good, very well done. Like that Hellfire, that looks so sick. I love that, like really dark red. Like just the like a blood red vampire kind of color. Like it looks so good. We'll do some cool. Man, I only have a level 17 spell too. What does everybody else have? 22, 23, and 24. I'm way behind on spell levels. And then I think that's kind of it for the updates. I know they like balanced a few things here and there, but that's really it. You know, it's the Relic updates and new ones. It's the new spell. It's the new wizard, and then the new element. I think the new element is the biggest thing because I think the new elements are going to be awesome. But then again, this will be, oh, I gotta get that revive. Oh no. But then again, you know, it's gonna come down to, I think, just the biggest things I want to see now for the next update. The next update is 35 days away. So about a little over a month. I think that's actually less time than the normal ones, because I think the normal ones were like in the 40s. So in 35 days, we'll get the next update. And I don't know, I really want to see, the two biggest things I want to see is the augments and just new stuff in the game. No new spells, no new wizards. Again, I would just like to see them focus on the gameplay loop being, oh man, being like a little bit different. Like change how the gameplay loop works a little bit. This, like, half of these enemies aren't even trying to get me. It's so weird. Because we all have dark. Now I wonder, this is gonna be something we're gonna try. I want to do like a falling star dark build. Because that seems like, what happens if you're able to get the whole map to go to be, I don't know what the term they use for it is, corrupted. If you can have everybody be corrupted, what is that gonna mean? Because look, like, we have a lot of the enemies already corrupted. But see, like, okay, see, like, my spell's not targeting these guys. Yeah, like, see, like, my spells don't hit these guys. See, that sucks. See, like, this is a prime example of, like, something that sucks about this update. These guys are not going to attack any of these. So it's like, like, what the hell is my spell even gonna do then? It's, I don't know. I think you should still be able to kill them. Like, even if they're on your side, I think you should still be able to kill them. It does kind of ruin a lot of, I don't know, damage output possibilities. I don't know, because it seems like half the times my spells aren't going to hit anybody then. But you can still do damage to them. It's just, if your spell targets someone, it's not going to hit them. So like, Rune Burst can still hit them. Chthonic Charge, like my explosions are still going to hurt them. You know, things like that. That kind of stuff isn't going to change. But then, yeah, if you run into the enemies, they can still hurt you. I don't even know what I should be doing with this spell. It's like, it's not very good for the bosses. That's for sure. Like, unless I'm solo playing this and the boss is just chasing after me. Let's do this last reroll. Yeah, we'll do the cooldown. Because it's not like the range on this is super good. Like, the best thing I can do is just kind of hope I drop my plants near the boss and they kind of go after him. Okay, so here's the other one. Your elemental damage is increased by 5% each time you infuse a spell, which is really cool. I like that one. Not for the solo runs, though. So let's re-roll this. Okay, so we're gonna do this one. So that should get me up to 300. Yeah, so cool. So it does correctly retroactively count my previous ones. Again, the heal on this plant is super good. We'll do spell damage. 68% crit. get that, get that. Okay, good. So that's not only going to give me damage, but it's also going to give me crit damage and straight damage. It's going to give me both. I should probably get that magnet. Oh, another death. Where's that one at? I don't know where that one is. See, then these guys aren't even doing anything sometimes. Okay, let's do spell damage. I don't know, like, that's kind of... I guess that's kind of the issue with, like, corrupting some of these enemies. There's maybe some things that need to change a little bit with this. Oh, so it is attacking. Like, how... Oh, that was lucky. I was so busy looking at it, if it was attacking them or not. Like, I can't tell if they're, like, coming out of corruption and that's why it's attacking them. Okay, so that's done. So we should get an augment here. Oh, so I thought we were guaranteed legendaries. I guess not. Okay, let's do... We'll just do the base critical damage. That's a fine one. We're not hitting very hard either. This hits for what, like 500 damage? Let's do base damage. Yeah, see, so it's definitely not attacking them if they're fully corrupted. Because these aren't attacking anything. Like, these plants are not attacking anyone here. Yeah, see, then he became uncorrupted. So I think that's the reason why it looks like it's attacking them sometimes. It's when they're coming out of their corruption, I think. Yeah, I think it just needs to attack them all the time. No matter what, whether they're corrupted or not, it should attack everything all the time. And then if they die, they die. Like, it's fine. It's fine. Do that crit chance, 72%. These guys hit very hard too. In wave 1, I think they hit for 700 damage. Oh, wait, are we hitting for 2100? What's hitting for... Are they hitting each other for 2100? Oh my gosh. Yeah, that... I think it's them that's hitting. My plant is only hitting for 500. But the bugs themselves, I think, are hitting for like 21 to 5. How is... So, does that count as my damage then? Because it seems like it does. It seems like that's where all my crit damage is going, to these bug attacks. Is that... I wonder how that works. Like, so the bugs... Do the bugs keep their original damage? Because, yeah, see, like, right there, the plants are only hitting for 518, but then every once in a while, you'll see, like, a huge white number pop up. So that's got to be the bugs hitting each other. Cool. So that's where you're gonna get all your damage then, assuming that counts as my damage. Oh man, sorry guys, I'm not I'm not even oh, that happens all the time. I'm not even paying attention to the objective. Thank you guys. Good job, team. We did it. All right, let's do cooldown. I was so enthralled with just trying to see if my plants were attacking, like how that was working. But yeah, thank you, team. So I think Immortal is trying to see if they can be immortal. Because the plants, they do heal for a lot, and I have seen gifs of, or at least like, you know, clips of people surviving through all the hits, but that's probably more late game. See, these guys are a nuisance. I think those guys are a great enemy to add into the game. Sometimes you'll get like a bullshit death off of them though, but I don't know. I think it's I think it's kind of funny. Because sometimes, like, I'll come show you. I mean, it may or may not happen right here, but I think they're done spawning. But like one time I was up here, like getting a relic or something, or I just came, like I was just up here, and all of a sudden they spawn like right there in that top corner. They spawn like right here, and they start running down to you, and there's like nothing you can do. There's almost nothing you can do at that point. You're just gonna get hit. And I think it was like wave 2 or 3, and I got hit for like 1500 damage. I was just like, oh damn, that's rough. Yeah, so I would imagine whoever is able to corrupt the most enemies is probably going to have the most damage here. That's kind of what this map, or this spell, seems like, at least with the way, because we all have dark. Every one of us has dark, so it kind of seems like that's going to be the case. Like whoever corrupts the most enemies, especially if they're keeping their damage and like hitting for like 700 or however much they're hitting for. Because my guys are hitting for like 5,000. I don't know if we can tell what everybody else's guys are hitting for. Like, it seems like their falling stars are only hitting for like 12. Like, what's with this damage? So I'm gonna try to look at the damage without dying. Like 59 damage, like on these partially corrupted enemies, and then that's the fire damage, I think. Huh. There was something about corrupted enemies taking less damage, but I didn't see exactly like what that was. To get the new spell too, you do have to unlock it. You have to do 26 infusions. I have no idea how, but when I started the game, I had already had 16 of them. So I only had to grind a little bit. So it didn't take me that long, but to get the new spell, you have to do 26 infusions. So if you figure you can do 8 a game, you know, like infuse, you could either like do one spell and then just quit, like just infuse to level 7 and then just keep quitting and starting over. I don't know if that's the quickest way, because I mean, obviously getting from 1 to 7 is the quickest way to level up, but then you're quitting the games all the time and having to restart, and but that might be the quickest way, but then you'd have to do that like 26 times. I don't know how fun that is. But you're probably better off actually playing the game too, because then you can unlock some of the new relics, because you do have to unlock the new relics. Oh, one of them is you have to hold still for 900 seconds. I should probably hold still a little bit here just so I could rack up that time. Part of me is thinking here that I'm gonna have by far the lowest damage. Like, by far. Let's do the base cooldown. Because the way I'm looking at this, I'm not gonna look at the damage yet. I really think it's whoever can corrupt the most enemies is gonna do the most damage. I think that's how this is gonna work. I don't think it matters how much damage your spell does. I think it's going to matter how many enemies you can corrupt compared to everybody else. And I'm probably corrupting... Between me and Immortal, we're probably corrupting the least amount. Because if all our damage is going to come from the damage that the enemies do... We'll see. Yeah, that's weird. Like, he's not corrupting that enemy, and he's doing, like, no damage to those enemies. Like, look how much damage. Like, that's only hitting for, like, 20-something damage. That's so weird. Like, see, like, 58 damage. His spell should be doing more than 58 damage. I keep trying to blow these guys up, too, but it doesn't since they're corrupted. I don't know. Like, I don't know how I feel about this corrupted tag now. It kind of feels like it throws off the game a little bit. Hey, 87% crit. I mean, time will tell. It's too early to judge fully. But it does seem like it kind of throws off the game a little. Like, partially in a way that it almost feels too powerful. Like, especially with, if you have something like Starfall, where you can corrupt a lot of enemies. That seems like too powerful. I want to see, though. Okay, I'm not going to get that revive, so I'm not really going to try. Oh, come on! But then look how quickly they heal. Goodness. And that one's literally just gonna stand there and do nothing. Let's do the damage. And I didn't even kill this one. Like, one sprout can't... Apparently one sprout can't kill a statue. I mean, I would imagine, too, that just the dark spells in general aren't good. I don't know if I'm going to get to Immortal. I'll go try. I'm going to go try. Because it's a big damage boost for me if I can get the revives. I don't think I'm not going to get them. Oh! Yeah, see, that's one hit. Holy cow. I thought I could kind of navigate through that guy. That hit me for 1,245 damage. That got, like, all of us. That's crazy. That's a crazy amount of damage. See, but look how much his fire spells are hitting for. His fire spells are only hitting for 61 a hit. I wonder how, like, I'm just so curious how that's gonna relate to total damage at the end. Oh my goodness, look at all these guys. Man, those bullfrogs or whatever they are, they messed us up. I'm not against that. That's fine. Like, I'm okay. Like, I'm okay with some bullshit deaths every once in a while. Because there is, like, ways to avoid that. Sometimes you're just gonna get super unlucky, I think. And I don't think it's, I don't know. Like, I don't think it's a big deal if you, like, die in this. Okay, let's do the cooldown. Okay, then let's do... I don't want to do spell size. I don't really know how much of a difference that's doing, though. Where is he? Man. Someone else get him? Yeah. We're already down to 2 revives, though. Okay, so maybe I'm trying to see if that magnet picked up all the XP. Maybe it did. Maybe for everybody else it doesn't. I think that's kind of the case with the magnets. Alright, so Seabonds has a 31, Immortal 31, Rakora has a 34, and I have a 28. Okay, the magnet still seems like it's picking up all the XP. That could have been Immortal that picked that up, though. Oh yeah, see, so now you gotta kind of run away and be a little bit careful about this. Because those guys are gonna one-shot you now if you don't have extra health. Like, yeah, they will one-shot you. 1200 damage. That could partially be, you know, because they did upgrade like the damage and stuff for enemies on wave 2 and above, so I'd be curious to see how much one of these other bugs hits me for. I don't want to test it out because if we had full amount of revives, I would, but we're way too low on revives. It's not worth testing to see. But I would like to know how much they do hit me for. Okay, I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Let's go with more cooldown. I guess I can kind of try to come back up over here and see if we can get all this up here. All right, let's do... I'm gonna do a reroll here. I'll do the cooldown. I think I'll... Yeah, look at that. Like, I'm already back to full. that was like 2 hits. How did I get back to the full health? Oh, shit. Okay. We got this right here. Watch out, everybody. Let's do more cooldown. Oh, shit. Oh my god. Okay, 390 crit damage. I think that was partially, you know, that was partially really just good movement, and then I also think my plant healed me for like a good amount there, because I think I did get hit going into that. And then having them be like a little bit corrupted. Alright, we're still waiting for that giant beaver boss. We're still waiting. I would imagine too, so I would imagine they'll probably add another element here, infusion, and I don't want to guarantee it, but I would bet it's going to be light, right? That would make the most sense. I think that's kind of what seemed like one of the more obvious things to add would be dark and light. I'd be curious to see what light does. Part of me thought that, like, I wouldn't mind seeing, I don't know how they would sort of balance this or work it out, but part of me kind of wants to see, you know, like, light feels like it would be sort of a support, right? Or it could be like a smite. I don't really know what you would do with light, but you could do something where, like, if you kill an enemy that has light on it, it smites a nearby enemy for, like, say, high damage. Like, it wouldn't be quite like light. It wouldn't be like lightning where it changes damage to everybody. It would literally just do, like, if you kill an enemy under the light effect, it smites a nearby enemy for, you know, like, a really, really good percentage, like a really high damage. I don't know, maybe it's a percentage of your current, like, overall damage or something. But you could make it so it does, like, high damage like that. I think that would be kind of cool. That would be fun to see, like, especially if it could do, like say that would be like one of the highest damages you could do in the game. So, like, say you kill someone and then you smite the enemy and it does like 1500 damage or something, or 15,000 damage, you know, like late game. Like, that would be sweet. That'd be cool. That might be, you know, that would obviously have to be something you would have to balance. So I don't know how, like, I don't know balancing issues for this, but I think that seems like a cool idea. Or you could do something where, like, if you want to make it a support, which I kind of like, I'm totally for light being a support element. Kind of like acid is. Like, acid doesn't necessarily do damage, but it helps everybody else do more damage, like with your spells. You know, it's kind of like a support spell. So I wouldn't mind seeing light be like, okay, if you kill someone with light damage, you get healed, or like, light infected enemies have an aura around them, and if you're near it, you get additional damage boost, or something like that. Okay, okay, I think we're out of revives now. I think that's it for our revives. Okay, so that gives me 110 damage, 440 crit. So we gotta be safe now. Okay, where's the boss at? This is tough. Like, I honestly don't know what I can do with my spell, like, fighting this boss. I kind of feel like I should just corrupt all these enemies on the outside. Because I have to be super close to the boss if I want to hit the boss. Okay, Immortal's done for. Ooh, was close. So like I'm gonna try my best to kind of like circle him into the corrupted enemies, because that's where all the damage is coming from. Because look at that, he's getting hit for like 28,000. Oh shit, he's getting hit for like 28,000 damage on some of those hits. Oh no. Okay. Ooh. Lucky Record didn't die there. I thought for sure it was right behind me. Like, just gotta kind of try to bait him into like his own enemies as best as I can. But that makes it like, oh, I lost him. That makes it tough for running around though. Ah, shit. Okay, we can make it out. Just barely squeeze it out there. So yeah, for this one, I guess we just kind of run around, corrupt everything, and then hope that the corrupted enemies just go attack the boss. Look at that. Like, look at those damage numbers. 27,000. Like, I think I saw 30 in there too. Like, those are some crazy numbers. Oh man, I can't get out that way. 20,000. Where'd he go? Okay, I'm gonna take a risk here and come back this way. That didn't really pay off. See, look at that. Something hit him for 60,000. He got hit for 60,000 on one of those corrupted enemies. All right, let's do cooldown. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of enemies that we're not killing. And again, like, if it's hard to kill corrupted enemies, then that could be the case. Like, if every enemy is corrupted, that means they're not going to be attacking each other, and they're just going to be like chasing nothing around, not hitting anything. Where is the boss? Apparently the boss isn't with these guys. I don't know where the boss is. Okay, I'm gonna get this revive. Oh boy. This is tough. I'm not even sure who the boss is on. The boss must be up there on the top. But I don't even know if I can get up there. Ah, shit. Yeah, see? Like, we can't. I'm gonna run this way. I'm gonna pull these guys off. Let's go to the left. Alright, let's do cooldown. This is taking a while to kill him now for these last little bit of health. I wish I could get on the boss. Like, I wish I... Because I think my guys were hitting for a ton. Uh-oh. I don't even know where he's at. Like, I don't even know where the boss is at. I don't know where he is. I thought he was going to be in this huge group, but apparently he's not. I feel like I haven't seen him in a very long time. Yeah, so if the only way to hit him right now is with corrupted enemies, and say his movement speed is too fast, I wonder if the corrupted enemies can even really... I wonder if how much the corrupted enemies are even really doing against him. Hopefully this will get him down a good amount. Man, we're not even touching him here. I'm gonna try to get on this. He's not like pulling towards me though. He's never pulling. Well, now he's gonna pull towards me because I'm the only one up. I'm gonna get whoever this is. Nope. Okay, we're gonna get whoever this is. That's the only one I can get. See, like, the guys can't even, like, catch up to him. Let's try to, like, bait him into these guys a little bit. So let's see if we can corrupt these guys. And then, yeah, see? I think my corrupted guys are doing a ton of damage. Because I think my guys are hitting for like 60,000. I think those are my guys that are maybe hitting for like 60-ish thousand, like somewhere in that really, really high range. Okay, let's do the base. See, because I see like 44,000. I see 44,000 with with my like super high crit. 42,000, 17,000. Like, look at those numbers. Okay, so that was all of our rebuffs. We're gonna have to wait a little bit here to get C-Bonds and Immortal. Okay, let's do the spell damage. Oh, C-Bonds got up. C-Bonds must have got one of the level up ones. The Arch Wizard something. Is it the Arch Wizard's Blessing? Ah, shoot. Okay, we got an opening. Uh-oh. Down goes... Who was that? Rakora? Yeah, it must have been Rakora, because I don't hear... You don't hear the thundering of the thump 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 from the Starfall. Okay, so I'll get up, I'll try to get up Immortal next. Okay, sorry, Rakora. Where's Immortal at, though? Okay, here's Immortal's right here. I'm just gonna get Immortal. Oh! Nope. Alright. feel like Reportal's been dead for a while. Alright, let's get... We should be able to do this relatively easily still, even with just 3 of us. So I guess that's how they kind of balance it. Like, you do less damage to corrupted enemies, but your corrupted enemies are sort of making up for your damage. That's kind of what it seems like. So if that's how this is working, then I think the best way to go about this is maybe to do something still like Starfall, but then you still build very heavily into damage. Like, build heavily into like what I'm doing, like crit chance and crit damage. I wonder if that's kind of the way to do this now with the Dark. I don't know. Like, I really have no idea. I don't know what to expect here for these final damage numbers at the end screen. I'll be super interested to see. Because I've never seen anything hit for like as much as I'm hitting right now on some of these like corrupted enemies. Like 44,000 just casually hitting for that much damage. What are these guys anyways? Like, someone made a comment that they look like bullfrogs, and so I just went with it. Like, kinda. Okay, I want to make sure I get this, because I want I want that damage. I think we might be maxed out on crit, too. I feel like we haven't seen crit in a long time. 80s. Oh no! Immortal! You were supposed to wait. I think he got the blessing too. Dang. No, that's fine, because then we get our revive still. Like, we didn't have to waste our revive. But I mean, 87% crit, 525 crit damage. That's really good. Oh yeah, I should do what Immortal's doing. I should get that, just stand still for 90 seconds. That's how you get one of the relics. What's our objective? The sacrifice. Ooh, that's gonna be... Man, this one feels like it's gonna be tough. Is it? How's this one gonna go? Because a lot of these enemies we're not gonna be able to kill. So, like, I'm not attacking, like, any of those enemies right there. Oh, man, you can't hear the beaver screams anymore. Oh, we can't blow that guy up either. Okay. I mean, we're doing okay. We're still doing fine. We're about halfway there. Like, we're just kind of corrupting everything. Yeah, that was cool. Man, that's Starfire. So cool. Or Hellfire. Oh my gosh. 9% dodge and I got that. I walked right into that guy. Oh, we pretty much killed them all. Cool. Still need to get more rerolls. That could be one of the relics. They could totally, if you don't want to give us like more natural rerolls per wave, which I still think should be the option. I think we should get a fresh 3 rerolls every time you clear a wave. But if they don't want to do that, give us a relic. Every time you kill the boss, you get 3 rerolls. You know? Like every time you kill Soul Flex, I don't even know how to pronounce his name. Every time you kill him, you get 3 rerolls. That sounds like a good relic to put into the game. And then they could even add something too to combine it with. Every time you re-roll, you get 20 extra luck for that re-roll. You know? There's a lot they could do here. Like, that would be a shit. Look at that, I'm already back to full health. Okay, no, I'm not gonna test, I'm not. Because I don't know what hit me there. Like, I don't know what kind of bug it was. Okay. I think I just got instantly healed there. Yeah, I want to try that again. Yeah, instant heals. That's nuts. No. It's like just, yeah, just walk into something then instantly heals you. If we ever get a game where, if we didn't have one revive, then I would 100% test out to see if I could, I mean, I'm sure I can die, but I would like to see what would happen. Like, how quickly could these plants heal me? Because they heal super fast. But you know, there's no like invulnerability time in this game really between hits. At least not a lot, so if you're sitting on a pile of enemies, they'll just drain your health. Okay, so for this boss fight, I'm gonna try my hardest to stay on the boss. Oh, come on! Oh, I even had the gap. I thought I was safe there. Damn. Just nothing you can do about getting hit by them. You're dead. The great equalizer right there. Oh, damn. It's a bummer. Because now we can't pick him up because I just died. So now Mortal's gonna have to wait. Did that say, that didn't say 95,000, did it? It sure looks like it said 95,000. It could have just been a couple numbers merged together, but I'm trying to look. That was definitely 44,000. 66. That might have said. That was because that was 66,000. Yeah, that was 70. Holy shit. $51. Oh my gosh, okay. I really want to get that. Ooh! Really want to get this revive. Oh my gosh, come on. That was so dumb! Oh, that's how desperate I was just to get an extra 25% crit damage. No! Oh man. Oh. Damn, there goes Immortal. I wonder if Immortal has like offense, defense, or something. Okay, so definitely not going to be able to get him up anytime soon, though. Okay, just need a couple more mushrooms. You're forgiven, buddy. Alright, let's do the legendary spell damage. So we might, I think we'll be able to get Immortal before the boss spawns. We can do spell size. It's kind of weird running through like half corrupted, half normal enemies too. It definitely kind of makes you rethink your pathing a little bit here, because sometimes the enemies aren't necessarily going after you, and then they're not moving where you would necessarily expect them to move, you know? Jeez, that scared me. I walked right over that beaver. Alright, where's... Ah, shoot, shoot! Damn! That's not good. That's not good. Oh, that was rough. Okay. So, I got like double hit there. Alright, let's do spell size. So let's kind of see, I kind of want to see, okay, so Immortal's hitting for like 19,000, 10,000. Let's kind of get a gauge of what like everybody's hitting for on their corruptions. It looks like Wakora is barely even corrupting anything. Like with falling stars, does it just take forever to corrupt them? Because look, look how long it takes to corrupt those guys. That takes a long time. And then what's Immortal doing? Immortal's doing like 30,000. Yeah, I see some 30,000s up there. So Seabonds is definitely having like some big hits too for these corruptions. But it seems like it takes so long. Seems like it takes a really long time for these corruptions on some of these spells. Okay, boss fight time. Yeah, because look how long it takes. And then his spell, and then their spell's only hitting for like 100 damage. That doesn't seem good. That doesn't seem good. Like, Falling Star should be hitting much more for like than 100 damage every hit. But since they're not like fully corrupted, it feels like they get a huge damage reduction. Is that how this is kind of working? Because look how long this takes. Like, that doesn't seem good. Yeah, I don't know about this. Yeah, I'm so confused about like what the damage numbers are gonna look like. Let's do cooldown. So like, how much damage is Bunny really doing to like the boss here? Like 700 a hit on these. Oh, that was a good dodge. So the corrupteds are hitting for like 22, 23. But they actually have to hit them. If that's where all your damage is coming from, the corrupted enemies, that means your corrupted enemies actually have to hit them. That was a good dodge too. You know, if your corrupted enemies aren't hitting anything, like if they're not hitting the boss, then it's gonna take forever. That's tough. Like, you really have to get them trapped in there. Did this Starfall too? Did the spell always do that? It feels like it's hitting empty screen a lot of the time. I don't remember it doing that. I always remember it would always okay, am I back up? It would always hit someone, and if it didn't, it just wouldn't shoot, you know? Isn't that how it used to work? All right. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? I guess we're just trying not to die. But then it's like, I don't want to pull the corrupted. Well, I guess, I mean, I can't really pull the corrupted enemies away, right? Okay, let's go cooldown. I'm gonna try to get on this, because from what I've seen, my corrupted enemies are hitting for the most. Like, mine seem to be hitting for, like, in the 50s to 60s. Like, just really, really high numbers. So I want to try to get like my corrupted enemies on this guy. So how do we do that? Do we just like kind of just keep circling around him? Ah, fudge balls. Oh, fudge balls. Fudge balls. Is that him down there? We're definitely getting overcrowded here. I'm really trying to get in on this. Like, I'm trying to get, like, that looked like it was 100,000. I think that was 100,000 hit. Like, look at all this damage, 140, like, like that's where the damage is. I'm gonna go pick someone up. Okay, I'm gonna do damage. Okay, so I'm gonna try my hardest to keep aggro. Yeah, because look at, like, just rail on him. Like, no, 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 no. Stay on me, stay on me. Like, we got this. Stay on me, stay on me. Oh, we're dead. Okay. I tried. I tried to just like keep them on me so I could, because I felt like I was doing a lot of damage when I had the aggro. He's so close. Let's see if Ricora can pull it off. You have a while till the revive. We only do, if you're new to the channel, we only do 3 waves, so this is it, you know, this is the dub. Yeah, just keep running around. That's basically the best strategy right here. I wouldn't even worry about getting close to the boss. Just try to hold off until the revive pops up, and then even then you don't have to worry about picking someone up, because one of us will just automatically pick up if Ricora were to die. Yeah, I just don't remember Falling Stars being like that. Like, just hitting the ground on nothing. Right? I'm pretty sure it never did that. That seems like a different way that spell reacts. I wonder why that is. Man, talk about no pressure. New guy joins the channel, and you're the last one up. Boss barely has any health. Just gotta run around with your head cut off and hope that you don't die till that revive pops up. I think he'll do it. Oh no, you don't, no, don't. Yeah. Just, it's okay. Like, I know they're trying to get me. Just get whoever. No, you can get C-Bonds. Okay, it's fine. You can pick up whoever. Yeah, there you go. Pick them up. Pick them up. Get Bunny. Get Bunny. It's okay. I know they're telling him to just get me. I know they're telling him that in the chat. Okay, they're gonna get me up. All right. Oh shoot! It wouldn't let me over the wall. Oh man. Oh no. That was it. We got trapped there. Damn. Oh, that was so close. Good job, Ricora. That was a good finish. But it's okay. You know, I know people like to try to get me up all the time. It's okay. So I actually had most kills. Most players revive, most deaths, and then most spells learned. So, oh, look at that. Level reach, 69. Nice. 30 total deaths. Okay, let's kind of see what we're looking at here. So, 140 spell damage, 87 crit chance, 570% critical damage, 293 million damage. My God. Holy shit. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say. I knew I felt like I was the one that was doing like the biggest damage to the boss. So that's why I was like, okay, like I gotta try to stay on the boss and keep aggro there. I didn't think it would be that much more though. Even then, all these spell numbers are crazy good. Like even 100,000 here, 70,000, 46,000. I can't believe that damage number. That's ridiculous. Like I had 6,500 kills too. And that was all with the plant. Like it must have just been because we did kind of see that these guys, like C-bonds with the Aether Beam and Falling Stars, it seemed like they had a really hard time getting full corruption on enemies. And then their damage output was so low on corrupted enemies. So I think that's like partially why that wasn't like as high as mine. But even then, I don't know. Like I know I probably had the biggest crit chance and crit damage, but yeah. Okay. Well, there we go. That's the update. New wizard, new spell, the new dark infusion. Obviously you can see it does insane damage because you're doing overkill. You're hitting things for like, I know I was hitting things for I think 100,000 there at one point. But yeah, there we go. Make sure to like, subscribe to the channel. We'll be doing a bunch of different runs on this. Like I'm gonna see what happens if we do like, if everybody takes Falling Stars or things like that, kind of see like how that works if we do a full Falling Star dark build or Aether Beam dark build. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see though, so we'll try that out. But that's gonna be it for now, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.